it don't even make sense trying to be friends with these meerkats because when it gets to the dry season, you're just gonna eat them anyway. So you might as well be what it is, and it like move from the water. Fuck it.
Hey, you man, I wanted to ask a question. If there's anyone in the audience that wants to join in on it, say this. But check this out. Obviously, we're keeping this between ourselves. No, if you're recording this
Preferably
scheme,
a female.
yeah, if you're recording this scheme, make sure
I'm
the
joking,
caption
man.
says,
Pull up.
make sure the caption says the right thing. But listen to this here, you man. Man had a meeting with Live Nation, yeah. So basically, this is what's going on. If you look across all the festival bookings, yeah, they're saying basically they've not booked no Drew artists, like literally. So anybody that they feel like is gang affiliated, whatever, not. So if you look at all the festivals, you see it. So I'm having a talk of them, and I'm thinking like, the reality is not everyone's gang members in it, and people are just saying stuff in it, yeah. But my thing is this: can they like? How do you lot feel about like Live Nation? No, because check it out. For example, they got Ludacris to come and headline Strawberry and Cream the other day. Shout out Strawberry and Cream, I had a great time there. But I'm looking at that, like shout out Ludacris and whatever he's done. But I'm looking at all the points the man them's putting on the board over here. I'm saying, right, what? Is our thing that critical that you can't get one of the man them to just to take that? You got to fly a man that import out a tune for over 10 years to kind of do that. Like we're in Sweden or one of them spots there. What do you man feel about that in terms of like the booking agencies, how they're doing the booking thing in terms of like picking and choosing the category? Like, how do you lot feel about that?
Sometimes in life, yeah, you reap what you sow. So if you sow bad seeds, then and the tree comes, you gotta unplant that tree and do it again. So what I mean by that is, there was a time when guys were posting the score up on the live internet and them doing these. You can't, bruv, when you're the current culture, yeah, you got like your badness is gonna be in front of your goodness, in it. So they're still going through drill a process that we've all been through and seen, and we're still even going through ourselves now. But we've got onto an almost nice side of it. So I hopefully it's gonna work out for them, innit? But you got to remember, yeah, just as you as a promoter, if you're seeing, we see the music side of it, but they just see everything one time, in it. So if you was from that era of when they was like the whole of England was scared, oh, these drill guys when they first come, some people are still under the effect of that or the stigma of it. There's still not enough good examples. Or there's good examples to us, as in the, yeah, he made it out the hood, Digger D and whatever. But because he's slightly still gang, they're still scared. He still controls a lot of people that are gang, and people like that, and it not just him. So they just need to be more balanced. And there's a few more Russes go through that are dancing, that are balancing up, and it's gonna work out, man. It's gonna work out. It might not be in the time frame that you want it to be. We all want to blow now, innit? But sometimes what we do to blow sometimes slows us down in the long run of business, that because you got to blow on the streets before you can blow in the industry, innit? So that street stuff, what you're doing to blow, if it's not, if you're not, if the industry bit wasn't in your plan when you made the street bit, you didn't pre all of the maths. So then, I mean, only some people didn't do that much that they can still do business, and they so it's balance, isn't it? It's gonna work out, man. Just more people put out more music to the level and the quality of the music that's out there and that's doing good stuff, and it will widen out more and more and more. Then all of a sudden you'll get someone who just does something that changes people's perspective. Yeah, maybe another gun lean or something where the whole people are just dancing and doing their thing, and you know what I mean. And them things there make the bad man them slip through as well. You know what I mean. So big up everyone, man. That was what I thought from what you said. Anyone else wants to funky?
It's been like that for ages, though, man. Like nothing's really changed, has it? Like let's be real. Like look how much
Yeah.
man's stuff been popped down and everything, and that just from their background and everything, and that doing shows and stuff, not even getting on festivals. Just that slowly now, more people are actually getting on the festivals now. That's just the only thing in it. But I don't know when there's going to be change at all or anything, because remember, it's not like when you actually look at like Strawberries and Creams and you see who's behind it and everything and that. Remember, it's their dog mill, innit? So they don't really want to take that risk of going, oh, you know what? Let me get just say for instance, um Mankind, and Mankind's all hot and everything and that, talking about their wives doing this, got their ops and that. They're gonna think, hold on, I'm gonna be booking him there, but what if this person goes there and then bam, 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 it can just pop down the whole thing. You get me? So it's just all about just taking the risk, man.
You know what's joke to me, funky, yeah? you see the whole lockdown thing, yeah? Man, them feel like the reshuffle didn't include them. Like, yeah, you just think it was just some big up there stuff. No, you got to remember what was going on before the lockdown and this COVID thing. Man, them was eating. Man, them was doing big shows. Like Big Nudge doing this one, do that. So then, do you think that that little shakedown wasn't to get back control? Control of what? The same thing. Like, why? If well, I'll try not to go on a conspiracy one, yeah. Of like, if you look at the people that was before us, the Tupacs, the Biggies, and all that stuff. If it's either they clamped themselves down or someone clamped them down. What was the point of clamping them down? Because they control the masses, large groups of people. They're not looking for another Jesus Christ, someone who can tell everyone, something against what they're saying. Like, you know what I mean? So that little shakedown, what they done, like, and then they fixed up. You think, why is remember, it wasn't like, mate, it's a mindset, innit? Everyone's still lazy or in their lockdown mode or still going through the backlog of stuff or whatever. So some of these clubs, and look how much clubs have been shut down, how much promoters have been. Everyone, I told you, everyone wants to be ZZ Mills now because they got everyone to work in their yard, innit? So everyone that used to go outside is like, why all that work I was doing outside, travel expense, and I can do this from my yard. Do you know how much people are still inside? And that means inside in their mind as well. So like you're the people that was already outside. You're itching to get back outside, and you want everyone to get back to work. But you need to remember everyone's working from home now. How do you have a rave from home? Yeah, remember they've been doing listening parties like where everyone's got headphones on. It's mental. I don't even know. Like, how do you know they're not even brainwashing all these people? You don't even know what the person next to you's listening to. You might even be getting a separate message. Yeah, just murder everyone next to you. Like, you know, these people that shoot up the whole schools and that. I can't be in a listening party. I need to hear. How can I be surrounded by bare people and I can't hear? What like, you know what I mean? So this is the mentality that they've put on everyone. So it's just got to take a little while for us to break out of the mold of like get back to releasing music, get back to it. But the promoters are under the same spell as us.
And yeah, it's about
Yeah.
the difference is, yeah, what a lot of people get confused in it, having street hype and upstairs hype is two different hypes. Two different hypes, you get me? And that's one thing, because they see like someone getting 1 million views. That's nothing. You see 1 million views in '09, '08, and all of them things there and that. 1 million views will automatically get you Dog Mill straight away. Because it was like, but because remember, there weren't no Google ads and all of them things there and that to push you to get 1 million views. You get what I'm trying to say? Remember, all them labels and that got all them machines and stuff and that, they know every single thing that's going on. So when you see an artist actually busting from getting 1 million views, that label's actually really, really thinking, okay, cool. So they got a core fan base. They've actually charted without us backing them and that and that. When we actually do back them, we can actually make them get even better. And then there's guys that got street hype and everything and that. Everyone's loving the tune blows up on TikTok and everything and that. But then the label goes, okay, cool. They got all them views there, but then when I go to the streams, it's not adding up with the views. And then that's a lot of things that a lot of people get twisted these day of age of, okay, cool. Do you want to be the person that wants to go upstairs, or do you want to be the person that wants to build your core fan base and everything from scratch and build to go upstairs? Because how can you chase the label? A lot of people chase the label all the time. And I always tell everyone, never, ever, ever chase the label. That makes you the B-side. That's like me, yeah, basically having a whole album there. And I go, oh, you know what, yeah, let me holler at Austin and go to Austin. We have it interview, sit down talking, showing them my music and that. And then Austin's like, oh, what do you want? And I'm like, yeah, I want 200 pence. He's going to look at me like, what? Wait, what? But you come to me. You know, no one's there. Like, I'm going to give you what I want to give you. About 200 pence. Yeah, it sounds beautiful. But guess what, though? You're going to get 20 pence from me. And then I could be in that mind frame, oh, just take it and then take it. I take it now, bam. Number one,
I
first
feel like you
single.
sold yourself.
Number two, second single. Number three, then I'm just there in the spaces. My label shit. I need to get out of my contract. And this is what happens time and time and time again. Like, it's been happening for years. This all, don't let what I just said go over your heads, you know.
End up
Artists,
shelf
any
if you have to
artists and
rename
that, don't
yourself.
let that go over your heads, innit? It's like, for instance, yeah, Bear Man go, oh, I need a manager. But then if you're not making no Dog Mill and that, do you want a manager to get 20%
What you
off of
managing?
you,
Yeah, your
or
life.
do you want your manager to work for free, or do you just, we might as well just get a friend that can elevate you and talk to you all
Oh,
the
they're
time
not
on the
talking about their
phone, and you
music. They're
can
talking
cook
like
up
they need
things
a
together.
manager to manage their life.
Yeah,
Help me
because
wake up in the
remember this,
morning.
yeah, you can't. These are the things that you can't teach. You can't teach, yeah, making someone have heart. You can't teach talent. You can only unlock your talent. Remember, every single person that's done something in their life and that they might have thought before they couldn't do that. It's like me, for instance, in school trying to play football. I knew I was shit at football, so I was just like, okay, cool. I'm gonna watch the man them play football, and I'm gonna rate the man them playing football. You get me? That's like when I was talking about, cause he's got one powerful shot and everything, and that because I've watched him. I just sat back and that. You should just watch them not play football and that. Get involved in that, knowing I'm shit. Still get involved in that and that, but I used to just gas up the man them and that. You get what I'm trying to say to you? I've always been that person though. But then there's the guy that will
Pass her
just be
one
like,
skill and sub.
yeah. But then there's the guy, yeah, that'll be the meerkat and get me and be like, oh, none of these men are gonna make it. Look at this guy here and that, kicking football all the time and that, not gonna make it. But that's just them just wishing that doesn't happen. And then that might just get into that person's head now, fuck up their confidence, and they want to try something else where they could have actually just carried on doing that. I've seen that happen bare times. Rick, you know what I'm talking about as well. That's
Yeah,
happened bare
facts,
times. You get me?
facts.
Everyone's ends are different, but everyone's end still has the same thing. It's like when someone's being successful in that, and they're actually just doing their thing with their own hard back and their own work and everything, everyone will be around them and that. Some people will be loving it, some people won't be loving it. Some of your friends might be encouraging you, some of your friends might not be encouraging you, and that's just how it goes, man.
Yeah, you know what it is as well. Yeah, it's like